The trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home hints that this major storyline leak is legit. The first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home is out, giving us our first look at the highly anticipated MCU release. The film's key adversaries were alluded at in the first trailer, but only one of them was shown. There's no way of knowing if the other Spider-Man incarnations will appear in future previews. Now that the first teaser has been released, we can confirm that a major storyline leak from a few weeks ago was correct. The leaked teasers included details from the initial No Way Home trailer, which we can now confirm are correct. This proves that the person who revealed them had first-hand knowledge. Before we look at the plot leak again, I'll warn you that there will be huge Spider-Man 3 spoilers ahead. Are you ready? Still time to stay spoiler-free. 3, 2, and here we go. No Way Home will be a multiverse film, as we've known for months, and the trailer has proven it. The biggest open secret in Hollywood is the Spider-Man 3 surprise. Even while we know Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will reprise their Spider-Man roles in No Way Home, that doesn't mean the movie will be spoiled. After all, we knew well before the film's release that the Avengers, who died in Infinity War, would be resurrected in Endgame. However, if the Spider-Man 3 plot leak is correct, we'll know exactly what occurs in No Way Home months before the film's release. It's one thing to know that Maguire and Garfield will appear alongside Tom Holland in the picture, but it's another to know the complete plot. So, before we get back to that leak, I'll warn you once more. There are a lot of spoilers ahead. This major No Way Home plot leak, which was posted on YouTube and online, includes key facts that have already been validated by the trailer. It's unclear whether the leaker understands the complete narrative of the film or whether they only viewed the trailer weeks before the rest of the world. Whatever the situation may be, the leaker certainly has inside information from Sony or Marvel. According to the source, the film begins exactly after the cliffhanger from Far From Home, which the trailer confirms. It refers to moments from the trailer, such as Peter Parker and MJ in Times Square, as well as a video from the Daily Bugle that reveals Spider-Man's identity on the big screens. In the clip, we see Peter in handcuffs, which was also indicated in the leak. According to the leaker, Peter surrenders to the police and is placed in handcuffs at the station. Peter will be represented by Matt Murdock, played by Charlie Cox. They'll also purportedly clear Peter's case swiftly by revealing the Mysterio group orchestrated a phony news campaign about Quentin Beck's murder. Although Peter's name gets cleared early in the film, the entire world is aware of his identity. This puts a lot of strain on him, his friends, and his family. That's what we see in the trailer, and it's also what the leak states. According to the leak, MJ reads a newspaper report to Peter claiming that Spider-Man may have the ability to enchant women. After learning that he is Spider-Man, Flash, played by Tony Revolver, is now on Peter's side. Also, according to the plot leak, Flash dyed his hair blonde, and we see someone with blonde hair in Peter's entourage in the trailer. According to the Spider-Man 3 plot leak, the film is based on Marvel Comics' One More Day plotline. That is why Peter seeks Doctor Strange's assistance in obscuring his identity. That is exactly what we see in the trailer for the film. The Great Wong makes an appearance in the storyline, and the wizard warns Strange not to employ that spell, according to the plot leak. That's just before Wong leaves on vacation to face Abomination in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Strange gives Peter a wink and continues the spell, as seen in the trailer. What's interesting about this Spider-Man 3 storyline leak is that it revealed an incredible detail that was validated by the teaser trailer. That's Strange, wearing a specific clothing and using a specific coffee cup while clearing snow in the New York sanctum. Peter keeps bothering Strange as he's practicing his magic, as we saw in the trailer. The multiverse will supposedly be unleashed as a result of the botched magic. That's the extent of Strange's knowledge. After all, we know that Sylvian Loki is the one who set the universe free. Perhaps the time in Spider-Man 3 when the multiverse is freed coincides with Loki's conclusion. The Sinister Six infiltrate this world as a result of the multiverse being wide open. Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Electro Lizard, Sandman, and Rhino are the 6 villains mentioned in the Spider-Man 3 plot leak. However, in the trailer, Sony and Marvel only tease 5 of them, leaving the 6th a mystery. The evil guys will take over New York, and we'll learn a few plot points that weren't revealed in the teaser. With the exception of the Green Goblin, Strange and Peter will round up the villains and apprehend them all. The Green Goblin pays them a visit while Strange is holding the 5 villains hostage. That's how he discovers that the villains remember Spider-Man variants from their own realities being present when they died. According to the storyline leak, Goblin is unable to release the others since the prison is guarded by a magical cube. As a result, he seeks Spider-Man's assistance. Intriguingly, that cube appears in the trailer. Strange drives Peter out of his body, revealing his astral form in this scenario. As shown in the trailer, Peter is clutching a huge cube. Goblin informs Peter that the villains were killed by the Peters of their own Earths. As a result, they have no way home, because returning would mean they'd all perish. Peter feels bad about himself, so he steals the cube, which leads to Strange chasing Spider-Man into the mirror dimension. In the trailer, we saw a portion of the Strange vs. Spider-Man combat. The villains, on the other hand, managed to flee, setting up the spectacular conclusion. According to the No Way Home plot leak, the film will have a key death, something we've heard about before. Aunt May is the one who will die in the end. However, to prevent it from leaking, Sony and Marvel have shot several deaths. Other important Spider-Man storyline leaks, according to the leaker, are correct. Norman Osborn will actually take a Tony Stark-designed arc reactor. He intends to place it above the Statue of Liberty, which is presently adorned with a massive Captain America shield. The only thing about this major Spider-Man 3 plot leak that feels odd is that it leaves out the other two Spider-Man varieties. In No Way Home, we have no idea where Maguire and Garfield will appear. We also have no idea when the three Spider-Men will appear on film together. That's unusual in the case of a planned leak. We did witness another Spider-Man 3 leak, which offered us our first look at Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in their Spider-Man outfits. What do you think? Do you think the leak is legit and we will see all three Spider-Men in No Way Home? Leave a comment with your thoughts and predictions. Give us a like and comment and subscribe to our channel for more amazing Spider-Man content. Thank you for watching.